Welcome to Open Sight Hampshire's 2023 AGM. A group photo taken of all the Open Sight Hampshire staff 2023. We continue to offer online support, services and events. Here are just some of the activities that took place during 2023. Photos from our Family Fun Day and Info Day. Young children with their parents sat at our arts and crafts table during our fun day, making lots of interesting creations. Guest speaker Professor Jay Self from Southampton University Hospitals stood talking to our guests. Panel of young visually impaired inspirational people also were guest speakers doing a Q&As with our guests. Group photo of some of our visually impaired ambassadors stood deep in the New Forest, standing with their long canes and guide dogs. Open Sight's visually impaired ambassadors have been working with the New Forest national authorities, giving useful feedback on sight loss accessibility for organisations and businesses within the New Forest, as well as enjoying all of the activities, including cycling, pottery and accessible walks. In April this year, we hosted a fun activity day for visually impaired children 8 years and upwards and for visually impaired working age people. Photos show everyone having fun and taking part in the outside assault course, wall climbing, archery and rifle shooting. We have also had lots of amazing fundraisers help us raise money this year. Reese ran in the Southampton Marathon, his first marathon, and he finished within 4 hours.
4, 3, 2, 1, go! The AVP Southampton Marathon and Half Marathon, off you go! Best of luck to every single one of you who is taking part today. There's some people in some fancy dress, there's people running for fun, there's people running for charity. It's a fantastic event, as always here in Southampton.
Hannah ran in the Brighton Marathon for Open Sight Hampshire this year. And we had loads of lovely fundraisers take part in the 5K inflatable challenge.
3, 2, 1, go! There we go,
The video shows lots of children and adults running towards a massive inflatable obstacle course wearing blue Open Sight logo t-shirts. Well done, Team Open Sight.
Open Sight Hampshire provides a whole range of services to help people who live with a vision impairment, irrespective of their age, degree of vision impairment, whether they're registered or not, or how long they've lived with their sight loss. Many sight loss conditions are age-related. But in saying that, there's many younger visually impaired and blind people as well across the county. What we'd like to do is to reach out to more visually impaired people who perhaps aren't aware of the fantastic services that are available either from Open Sight Hampshire or the statutory services provided by Hampshire County Council and other sight loss agencies.
We can help with benefits, grants, equipment, gadgets, family support and much more.
Open Sight Hampshire, making a difference.
Family Service has continued to provide support to our many families in many ways, been in regular contact with the specialist teacher advisory teams from Hampshire and Portsmouth and have received referrals from them. This has been fantastic and demonstrates successfully how different services and agencies can work together.
Our early years support group for families with visually impaired children aged 0 to 4 years meet every month.
Selection of photos of visually impaired children aged 0 to 4 playing with sensory toys at our early years group.
Our family services continue to help families apply for benefits and grants, making a difference to their children's lives, being able to apply for specialist play equipment, laptops and iPads, enabling them to learn independently, increasing their individual mental health and well-being.
Visually impaired working age groups across Hampshire. Here's visually impaired and blind group members talk about why they like coming to our groups.
I have retinosis pigmentosa, or a form of it, and I come to this group just to have good chats.
And I have glaucoma. I come along to the Portsmouth group because it's interesting, and I like to take part in any of the events that might be coming up.
I was born with partial aniridia, which affects the iris of the eye, and it's a thinning of the iris of the eye, and I have a nystagmus, which is a wobbling eye really. We just exchange hints and tips about dealing with visually impaired, living as visually impaired people, and also all the sort of tips about technology, using phones and things like that. And it's very practical.
Open Sight currently have visually impaired active working age groups in Aldershot, Basingstoke, Eastleigh, Fareham, Portsmouth and Waterlooville. Open Sight Hampshire's social clubs for older people.
We run social groups all across Hampshire, run by dedicated teams of willing, enthusiastic and experienced volunteers.
It makes all the difference in the world. That is what you need. And it's very salutary to realise that you're not the one and only person.
Sight loss, information and equipment days across Hampshire.
Bring the information and equipment days around the county so that local folk who have a vision impairment and their friends and family are able to come along to have a look at and try the latest forms of technology and developments to help them to overcome the everyday challenges that their sight loss presents.
Open Sight's next Sight Loss Information and Equipment Day takes place in March 2024 in Aldershot. Our next Sight Loss Eye Contact exhibition will take place September 2024. We have sight loss information drop-in hubs in the following areas in Hampshire: Ringwood, Winchester, Fleet, Petersfield, Andover, Fareham, Hythe, Portsmouth, Lymington, Basingstoke and Havant.
For information about Open Sight Hampshire and our services, please contact us by phone on 023 8064 1244, by email info@opensight.org.uk, by visiting our website at www.opensight.org.uk, or by post to 25 Church Road, Bishopstoke, Eastleigh, SO50 6BL.